Good morning, Kipsters, and happy Tuesday. This is Miss Parker here, and I will be leading your math intervention for today. And today we are going to talk about adding money. So last week you talked about coins, what coins were, and the place value of coins. And today we are going to put that into effect by adding coins. So let's get started with our objective. By the end of the lesson, I will add money using cents. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be adding coins. But first, because it is Black History Month, we have to take a pause and we have to take some time to respect people who had a tremendous contribution to Black history, specifically mathematicians, because we are in math class. And today we're talking about Katherine Johnson. And Katherine Johnson was a NASA mathematician who played a key role in numerous NASA missions during the space race, perhaps most notably calculating the trajectory needed to get to the Apollo 11 mission to the moon and back. As a Black woman working for NASA in the 1950s and 60s, Katherine Johnson overcame social boundaries and racial discrimination. Her impressive career was the subject of the 2016 book and movie Hidden Figures. So this is a big win for African Americans and for women because for one, she was a woman and it was rare that women worked for NASA. And then two, she was a Black woman. So it was even more rare to have an African American woman work for NASA and make calculations and help men get to the moon. So she made a big contribution to Black history. If you would like to know more about her, there is a cool movie that you can watch called Hidden Figures. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So first, before we talk about money, let's think. When do we use money in the real world? And why is learning about money important? So I want you to take some time to think. I know that I use money to pay for Parker's things, pay for bills, pay for groceries. And it's very important to learn about money so that you can manage your money. Because money management is very important. You need to know how much stuff costs. You need to know if you have enough money to pay for things. So that is why learning about money is important. So let's get started on learning how to count some money. So of course, when we are adding and subtracting, we use a place value chart. Well, here, this is a money place value chart, which is a little bit different than our regular place value chart. So let's look at this chart and see what we have. One thing I noticed about this chart on this side is it has a ones and tens place. And it can also keep going up. Ones, tens, it could go up to hundreds and thousands as well. This side of the decimal point, the left side, is just like a regular place value chart. Ones, tens, hundreds. And this side will be your dollars. Then behind comes a decimal point. The decimal point separates the dollars from the cents. After the decimal point or before it, it gets a little tricky, okay? There is no ones place. There is a tenths place with the TH, and then a hundredths place with the TH, and then a thousandths place with the TH. So if you think about it, if you look at the decimal point, the place values on either side are going from smallest to biggest. So the ones place is smallest, then the tens, then the hundreds. On the other side, the tenths is the smallest, then hundredths, and then there's even a thousandths with the TH. Okay? So this side, the right side, is the cents side. So if you look at my place value chart, I have $12, 1 in the tens, 2 in the ones, decimal point, and I have 0 in the tenths and 0 in the hundreds. So this is $12 right here. This is $12. If you look below, I have $0.1.32. So there's a 1 in the ones place. That means I have $1 and I have 32 cents. So $1, decimal point 32 cents. Okay? Let's keep going. Now let's look at this number. Take a minute to think. How much money is in the place value chart? How much money is in the place value chart? If you said $14, you are absolutely correct. There's a 1 in the tens place. There's a 4 in the ones. Decimal point 00. I have $14 here. Good job. Let's look at this. It says, how would I write 0.45, which is really 45 cents in the place value chart? Because there is a 0 in the dollars place. So I don't have any dollars. I only have 45 cents. So let's take it one step at a time. The first thing I'm going to draw is I am going to draw my dollar sign. First thing I'm going to draw is I'm going to draw my dollar sign. Next, I'm going to see what comes right after the dollar sign. So I know that there is no number in the tens place, but I do see that there is a 0 right next to the decimal point. So 0, decimal point. What comes right after the decimal point? 4. What comes right after 4? 5. What will really help you is lining up your decimal point. So the first thing that you can do to help you is draw your decimal point and then see what is to the left of the decimal point, 0, and see if there are any more numbers that come after 0. No, okay. Then you need to think about what comes to the right of the decimal point, which is 4, and what comes after 4 in our number, 5. So lining up your decimal point first will really help you understand how to put numbers in your place value chart. Okay? So hopefully this video was helpful, because in the next video, we are going to talk about how to actually add cents. And then you're going to answer some questions about it. Okay? I will see you guys later. Bye.